Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey.
I don't know what we normally say. Can you send the link still?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Well, if you don't follow us on Discord, I don't know if we can send the links. No, because it's not clicked on. We'll send them on tomorrow and Thursday. So come back for those shows if you aren't on our Discord. Well, I guess we'll just get started then, because we can't do anything.
Okay. Explain to everybody what's happening.
We are making another wood project. We are doing a blanket ladder this week, which is a ladder that you can put blankets on. I don't know what else to explain it as. Should we just get started? I don't think anybody's actually watching.
We have, we're standing in a different part of the studio, so we have limited access to our chat. So if we don't get back to you right away, sorry about that. Our mod for the day is not here either, so I can't get anybody to follow along. But we'll try to address it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I know it's going to be actually a pretty simple project from what I can see. It looks like there's only a couple of pieces. Why do I need a ladder blanket ladder?
It's mostly just for decoration, to make it easier to store your blankets. I guess probably easier would just be putting them in a basket, but the cooler way to display your blankets.
Yeah, I don't think you want a basket of blankets lying around.
Some people do. They just put baskets of blankets next to their couches, and then you can grab one when you're on the couch. And then you're supposed to put it back, but most people don't.
Okay.
That's true.
So what's our first step?
First step is getting the wood, obviously. And then I already sealed the wood, like with the wood conditioner stuff.
What kind of wood do we need?
Probably any kind of wood as long as it's a 2x4. You can use different types of wood. There's not just one type fits all.
How many 2x4s? How big?
Well, two 2x4s these ones are 6 feet big, and then we have some 1x4s which are 2 feet.
Okay, let's see what a 1x4 looks like. Okay.
Thinner.
Okay, so 1x4 by about 2 feet?
Yes.
And how many of these do I need?
4.
Okay. Okay.
You could probably use less or more, depending on how long you make your piece of wood.
So after we get the wood, we condition it?
Yes. Which I did last night.
Okay. With just the basic wood conditioner?
Yes.
Okay.
What was our other one we used was, I don't think it said wood conditioner on it. It was like a pre-stain. Yeah, pre-stain. Which is still wood conditioner. You can use either.
They both say pre-stain.
Yes. Well, I didn't know that. This one is blue and that one is yellowish. It actually didn't change the color of the wood though, so I don't really know what the difference is between them.
Okay.
They're both the same brand too, so I don't know. And then after that, you need your wood stain, which is acting like a green screen again, but that's fine. And if you have multiple wood projects, you probably want to use the same color wood stain, or you can use colors that look good together so that your wood projects can, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. So they can look good together. That's the word. Well, I mean, those weren't the words, but it's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
You want to just start staining?
Okay, sure.
Okay. I'll grab another 2x4 or 1x4.
So how did you come up with this project?
My mom actually sent it to me because she wanted one. Not sure why she wanted one, but she saw it and I think she just thought it was cool.
Okay. Kind of seems like a neat idea.
Yes. And instead of using a face mask this time, I actually remembered the rags. So we don't have to use one of your face masks to stain the wood. While we are doing this, today there's multiple national days, but one of them is National Banana Bread Day.
Banana bread.
Yes.
I've had banana bread before, but it's been quite a while since I've eaten some.
I don't know when the last time. I feel like I ate banana bread not too long ago, but I'm not sure when it was.
Wow. We definitely don't want to spill this.
No.
But I feel like with the shaking back and forth, that's a possibility.
Maybe. It's not too full. I mean, it's full, but because we haven't used this one yet.
It's kind of a neat. I'll admit the last time we stained on here was the first time I've ever stained anything in my life.
It was the second time I've stained anything in my life.
I had a project a long time ago in school where I made this like shelf thing, and we were supposed to stain them, but we were running behind or something on a project, and so the teacher basically did it for everybody, I think.
I mean,
we had a project to do, and like he pre-stained it before we made it.
Oh.
He's kind of a perfectionist, so I think he enjoyed doing it all himself.
That makes sense. I think this wood conditioner that I used is making the colors not as dark as it was the last time. It looks lighter to me, but that might just be me.
It could be because we're wiping it off as we go instead of painting it on and then wiping it off later.
I wiped it off last time, too. That's what we did last time with the face mask. But I don't know. Maybe. So yeah. What are your thoughts on banana bread? Even though you haven't had it for a while.
I think that there are people who don't like nuts, and most banana bread has nuts, although
I mean, you can make it without.
Unless you're making banana bread on your craft show.
No, I wasn't planning on it. But yeah, so it's also National Dog Biscuit Day, which I just gave the dogs some dog biscuits upstairs. So they like me. And it's kind of just a nice treat for them.
National Dog Biscuit Day?
Yes. And National Banana Bread Day. I mean, there were a few others, but they weren't as good.
Pretty sure that you just feed the dog banana bread.
I don't think you're supposed to, because there's like spices in banana bread, and I know most dogs can't have certain spices.
What kind of spices are in banana bread?
I don't know. I mean, most people put like cinnamon in it, which I don't think dogs are supposed to have cinnamon.
I think dogs will pretty much eat anything.
Well, yes, but they're not supposed to eat everything.
If you're like walking down the road with your dog and the dog runs across like, you never took a shop class?
I did not. They canceled it before I got to the
Hi, SuperSav. How are you today? I'm assuming that you did take a shop class? Shop class was kind of fun.
I don't know why they canceled it, but we didn't get to do it in my grade.
We had like serious, like heavy duty power tools.
That's always fun. They might have canceled it because of like teenage boys messing with saws. Probably.
Teenage boys don't play around with power tools.
Yes, they do. If they are in shop class, they do. I feel like there's horror stories that I've never heard because I never had that class.
Once my mom's friend made banana bread, so I was sitting on the couch eating it, and my cat leapt up on the couch and for some reason immediately began trying to eat my banana bread. She's SuperSav says she did take shop class.
I did not.
So cats must like cinnamon. Although after being inside that box, I think I would enjoy something
Anything?
that smelled like cinnamon too.
Yes. Gonna make a mess if you don't wipe it off.
Yes, can you hold the end so we don't fill this over the sink? There you go. So how long does stain take to dry?
I think it depends on the stain, but this one on the can, it says to let it sit for 2 hours before doing another layer. So I think the average though is like 2 to 3 hours. You're supposed to wait in between layers of stain.
I think that probably we can assemble this today and then you can just stain it assembled.
Probably. It's not that hard. I mean, you could just stain over the screws.
Okay. How about another project or another one? I
We
know
only
that
have one
cats
more.
like bread in general. Something about the yeast is like catnip to them. Wow. Maybe you should do a show about cats. Whoops. Drop that on the table. Good thing we have something down to catch it, huh?
Yeah.
So, completely unrelated to anything, but I grew up watching like the animated Batman series and loved the Batman series. I don't know why. It was just really cool. Had a great intro. And one of the episodes was kind of like a Dr. Moreau, Island of Dr. Moreau thing. They had this guy who had this island, and he was like
Doesn't
splicing
Batman like have
together-
his own island?
splicing together like animal DNA and people DNA. And they took Catwoman and literally made her into a cat woman. And it was one of my favorite episodes. And I was just thinking about it with the all the talk about cats.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of the Spy Kids movie. I don't remember which one it is, but they have an island and they mix animals together. Instead of animals and humans, it's animals. So there's like an actual like spider monkey that's half monkey and half spider.
Like Ben 10.
Yes. I liked Ben 10 too. But yeah, it was a spider monkey. And then they had like, I forgot what, there was one mixed with a pig that was funny. But I don't remember what it was.
Spider Pig.
No.
There
It
was
was
Spider
a pig
Pig
that could fly.
in the newest Spider-Man multiverse one. Had the Spider Pig.
That is true. I do remember
It's kind of
that.
funny. Okay.
Maybe I'm just like not using enough stain because even yours look darker than mine. I don't know. But yeah, that was.
Okay. So how do we... Can you hand me a rag?
Clean one.
I have like something... Just want to make sure I didn't touch anything with
Feel
stain
like
on my finger.
I'm working with a car like in the movies where they always have
I like
rags to
feeling
wipe off their
tall,
hands.
like I'm like going off the screen.
I'm not as tall as you, so I'm okay.
The camera's pretty close today though, so let's just assemble this, I guess.
Yes. Okay. So I don't remember how well. Okay, so we have 4 of them by 6 feet. You could probably put one every foot. One of those every foot of.
I don't know if you want to hang your blankets like a foot off of the ground.
Well, the bottom one nobody ever actually uses. That one's just there for decoration.
Okay.
I mean, unless we put it higher, but they don't really, ladders don't start at the top either.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'll just put these down here.
I'm kind of like working on the studio, so I've got like this extra power supply we're getting ready to install, and
I don't know if this is going to
some
work
other
with the
things here.
other desk there.
So last week we gave away like what, $25? Don't put that on there.
That's not going to work any other way.
Yes, it will.
Do it. Okay, well.
Okay.
We're supposed to. Want to
Okay.
move this one over?
No. Where are you putting the boards? Put the boards down like you're gonna put them. It goes at the very, very top.
Well, not the very, very top, but yes.
Okay.
Sort of like that. Rough estimate. But it's supposed to be like on the edges.
Okay. So it doesn't hang over, it goes flush?
We can make it hang over a little bit, but not too much. Is that equal to everything else?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, I don't want to like make it uneven.
Line it up with the table, because the table is perfect.
I already did. Alright. Well.
Okay.
We can eyeball it, sort of. Well, not that far apart, I don't think. I don't know.
Okay.
That one looks longer than the rest of them. Or maybe that's just me. No, it's just me. Okay. So now that they're sort of all straight, we don't really have...
So they get like put on exactly like this?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I have wood screws, which you can use to attach the boards to the other boards. Hold on. These are 1 1/4 inches, right? 1 1/4 inch?
Yep.
Okay. So, 1 1/4 inch. Oh, should work. And in the picture they used 3 for each, but I don't think we really need 3 for each of the boards. Or like 3 on each side.
Probably not more than 1 for each board. So
Yeah.
this is my drill,
Yes.
and I got the attachment that slides over the screw. You know what? Have you ever seen one of those?
No. I mean, on your drill, yes.
You put it over the screw, and have you ever tried to screw in something and the screw like wobbles back and forth?
Sure. No, but yes.
And people
I've seen other people
like
do
slide
it.
them around, yeah. So if you put this down here and push down on it, you can screw right into it without having to have it wobble. It works like that, like really nicely on the first try every time. So I don't know if you guys can see the tip
No.
when you slide it over.
I don't think
Go
they
ahead.
can see that. What am I doing? This one? Is that straight? I guess even if it's a little not straight, it's fine. I put it too tight. No, I didn't. Ah, it still moves. Whatever. It's not as far as yours, but that's fine. So that drill's better than
It's just the tip.
easier.
You can get it for, I don't know, like a couple of bucks or so. It's got the little sleeve on it, and it's super handy.
That's nice.
Especially when you're getting like hard to reach spots, like if I reach over here to do this one, it just goes in there pretty nicely.
What do the numbers mean on the screwdriver?
It's going to keep you from over screwing it down.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Don't.
That works. yours are all done. Whee! And then this one.
So, how many blankets do you have in your living room?
I don't know. We have blankets everywhere. But I personally in my bedroom have like 12.
So is this blanket ladder a living room or a bedroom type thing?
You can use it for both. I've seen people use them for both. But I think it would look better in a living room because you're more likely to be sitting out in the living room than just sitting in your bed. I mean, I guess a lot of people do just sit in their rooms, but it's more people can use them if they're in the living room.
So how much did all this wood cost, like for this project?
The wood was like $15. Because
Okay.
the 1x4, which was by 8 feet, because I just got it cut, was like $2.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 2x4s, which was 12 feet that I got cut in half, was like $12 or something like that.
Okay.
So it wasn't an expensive project. And most people have nails at their house. I mean, maybe not wood nails, but
Screws.
that's what I meant. Screws. Most people have screws at their house. Yeah.
Okay. And we're basically done.
Yeah.
So it took us probably like, what, 5 minutes to stain?
Yeah.
So it'd take, what, like 5 to 10 minutes to condition it?
Yeah, and then you have to wait 2 hours. But if you didn't have to wait 2 hours, this project would only take you like 45-ish minutes.
Another 5 to 10 minutes, let's just say 10 minutes to stain it, and then 10 minutes to put a second coat. How many coats of stain do you normally put on?
You're supposed to put at least 2. I would probably just use 2. I don't think it would make a really big
So about a half an hour
difference.
and then 2 hours in between. So 2, 4, 6, 6.5 hours to like assemble this all together from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see if we can stand this up and see what it looks like. Without getting it on me.
I already have stain on this. This is my work sweatshirt. Well, this is the wrong way.
Okay.
But.
So it turns around this way?
Yes.
Okay.
And it is taller than both of us.
So, would you lean it against the wall or?
Yes. Normally, I didn't do this, but normally, if you make a blanket ladder, you're supposed to angle the bottom to about 10 to 15 degrees. And then if you do it the other way, which was putting these in between the 2x4s, and you angle those up, and then you can also use them as shelving, like small shelves, but shelves, so that it leans better too, if you angle the bottom, which I didn't, because I don't have the miter saw or whatever you need to do that. I'm not advanced enough for that yet, and I don't have shop class to just go and use it. What? I just explained another way.
I think it looks good. So we just angle it against the thing. We can't put anything on it right now because it's covered in stain, still drying. But no, looks really nice.
Yes, and then you can hang whatever blankets or stuff you want on there.
So what's the next project?
I don't have another project for today.
This is perfect. It looks really nice. I like it.
It does. I would say we could assemble the desk, but we don't have that stuff. We do have, even though I can't put this down, I'll put it down here. Tips and tricks for wood staining.
Okay.
I'll just hold it over here. So, number 1, you have to make sure your stain, well, you don't have to, but make sure your stain matches the furniture you already have, which I already said. And then sand the wood before staining it to help it absorb the stain better, which might have been what I did wrong because I forgot to get sandpaper again. So I did not sand it, but don't follow my footsteps and sand it before you do it because it absorbs, because roughing it up or whatever makes it absorb the stain better.
Like this?
Yes. Which I think most of that was already.
Okay.
Use wood conditioner because if you do have like holes or something in your wood, it helps seal the holes so that when you are done with your project, it's not like holy. I don't know what else other word to describe it except not holy.
I don't know.
It does feel really smooth though. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Fun fact about what? Oh, there's some fun facts in there. What number was? Oh, number 4. Go with the grain of the wood, which I learned last time when we did the desk project because I wasn't doing that, or I did for some of it, but then I was like rubbing it back and I ripped a chunk of the wood off, which I think if you watched the wood or the desk project, you saw there was like a big chunk of the wood missing.
I can see the boards that I did because I did the edges and you didn't.
I know. I have both of yours though. And you can see it on the screen. So, well, you can also tell because I think you used more stain and they're both darker. You can see that. So, be generous with your amount of stain to make it darker so it matches the actual stain.
No, the edges are darker because what you just said, these have been
I know,
sanded.
but the actual...
Basically because they were cut off.
No, but the actual boards are darker. If you look on the thing, you can see they're darker, even if they're farther away. They're darker. Because you used more stain. And they look better. But that's okay. Use at least 2 coats, which we already explained with the stain. They do need 2 hours to dry. But it's worth it. I think it looks nicer.
Mm-hmm.
It helps smooth it out in the end if you use multiple coats of the stain. And then seal it, which I don't think I have any sealer, which I need to get some. But the sealer helps it helps the stain darken with the glossy finish, and then it will look nicer, which I guess most of these are about looking nicer.
Yeah, this looks nice.
I think that's really it. I thought this was going to take longer.
Okay.
Because our last project took longer and we didn't actually have a project.
No, this is nice. This is great. We are a little bit early, but we can go ahead and end a little bit early. It'll be okay. I like it. It looks nice. We're going to put together a thing. You should do like a build montage. We should have pieced together the desk completed, but maybe we can do that on the next show.
Oh, just like pre-film it and then?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, with the whole desk assembled, yeah.
Well, yes, but pre-film us assembling it and then put it on the show?
Or a collection of all the things that you've built thus far.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it looks neat.
We can finish our show from last week because we didn't finish all of the life hacks for school last week if you want to, but that kind of doesn't go with the wood project.
No, that's okay. We'll just close it down early and then come back and do another one. I like the project. It flowed really smoothly. It looks really, really nice. I can't wait to see it like a little bit darker, I think, when we get another coat of stain on there.
It'll look nicer.
I didn't know that there was such a thing as like a sealer on the end of it, but it looks like it'll stand up nicely.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next week. If you're not part of the Discord, I can't put the link in there right now. We got a new desk in the studio and we're assembling it all together. And the way we do our crafts and stuff for this, we're adding a little mount over there to have like a downward facing camera going forward. So we've got some things that we're changing around, and so we don't have I don't have my keyboard and stuff in front of me to put the link in there, but we do have a show tomorrow with Dyer. We're going to do some more gaming, I think, at 4 p.m. Central Time. And then Thursday we have our Good News program. We had a great time doing D&D this last Saturday. For those of you that like joined us for that, that's kind of cool. We're not posting that as like part of the show, but we did have a good time. We're probably going to do that again. And we're thinking about doing some other games and some other gaming things like down the way. We were able to use Discord to get people like on the show at the same time. So if you guys have any ideas, please give a shout out either in the chat or on the Discord. Otherwise, have a great day. Enjoy the weather. We had such great weather today.
It was a lot nicer than, because lately we've been having like 10 degrees and it was like 30 something today.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Bye, guys.